A lot of people thought that there were things happening below the frame, so.
Oh no.
So that's fun.
A lot of people thought.
A lot. It was a lot. It was there were quite a few of the
Overwhelming.
same comments. My name is Dante Watts. I am the writer and director of Read Between the Lines.
Hey, my name is Nicholas Suprema, and I play Carlos in Read Between the Lines.
I am Bailey Wolf. I play Alex in Read Between the Lines.
Hi, I'm Jackson. I play Milo. Yeah.
In what movie? What movie is
Yeah,
it?
they don't know.
What's the name of the movie?
I had to push the cart probably around like 10 to 15 times. Definitely got a good like forearm workout from it for sure.
Those carts are heavy.
They really are. Yeah, there was a lot of books.
I think we had, it ended up being like 20 takes that we had to do that. We did it one way like the first 10 or 11 times, and then when we finally decided to do it a way that would actually work, then we did it an additional 10 times.
Just for funsies.
Just for funsies. So the books that you see on the shelves, they were pretty much all there. I think there was only like one end cap that we had to build from scratch. So I kind of had liberty picking those titles, and they were just some of the LGBT books that I have read that I enjoyed. But for the most part, all the books that you see on the aisle are exactly where they're supposed to be.
Even before you knew you were gay, that development did not help the situation at all. Jenny McClendon does not count.
Jenny McClendon. So Jenny McClendon and I met freshman year of college, and we were just in the caf, and we were in line waiting for some food, and I don't know, I think she was going to maybe some formal later that day, and we like struck up a conversation, and you can like tell that like she was an ally and she was picking up on my vibes. And so it was like an instant connection, and then we were besties ever since. I don't actually know if that fits into the story. I just made that up right now.
I could tell, but no, I don't know. I was like, I didn't know if you had put any thought into it. I don't know. I always pictured Jenny McClendon, like when I wrote the line, it was kind of like you want to test it just to make sure that you're one way or the other. So I assumed that she was like the one that took away his gold star. Carlos is not a gold star gay.
Sorry. Just a fact.
You kind of just told me you had a crush on me, and then started to cry for like 45 minutes.
Did you cry for 45 weeks?
No, I didn't cry for 45 minutes. I did not cry for 45 minutes. Unfortunately, I am not very in tune with my emotional side, so I can't remember the last time I cried.
Oh.
But, can't relate.
Come here.
But I think it's more of like it's like an internal cry. It's like an internal cry. Like I died on the inside every time, and it's happened more than once, but you know.
Suppress.
Life. Suppress.
Suppress
We suffer in
away.
silence. It's fine.
Bottle it up.
It's fine.
I'm a gay who cries a lot.
I'm actually kind of upset because there was supposed to be this like whole slow motion Carlos looking at Milo seductively as he like drinks a water bottle and like brushes his hair out of his face, but we did not have time to shoot it.
Oh, honestly, I was really nervous about that as well because I was just like, I'm not like the seductive type, so I was like,
Do it for the audience now. Give the people
Oh,
what they
give
want,
a
Jackson.
take.
You get
Give
your
us a
water right
take.
there.
Nice little, yeah.
Kind of innocent, cute.
hi. Yeah, right, guys, I'm still working on it, okay?
You got a shot, okay? You definitely have a shot. Ow.
So weak.
Did that hurt you more than it hurt him?
Yeah. Zeph is all muscle.
I was about to say, I think I heard your wrist crack.
Was that a knuckle crack that I heard?
Hey guys.
I had to cover it up in post.
Hey, don't ever use the word sleuthing again.
What do you have against the word sleuthing?
I don't have much against sleuthing, but I do have something against, and I noticed this the other day. I was watching it on YouTube, and I did this. I like flicked my tongue out before I said the word, and that I have something against. I have something against that.
Yeah,
so
I was meaning to talk to you about that.
yeah, I caught it. Don't
That was an
worry.
interesting choice. Don't do it again.
I know for the future, if there is a future, that I will not do that again.
Yeah, everybody in the comments, please make sure to ask Nick to never do that again.
Hey, no, please don't, because they will. No.
Fun fact. So I was posting different clips from the movie on TikTok, and I chose this next scene coming up. But without context, when you start at this particular part of said scene, a lot of people thought that there were things happening below the frame. So,
Oh no.
so that's
A
fun.
lot
Yeah.
of people
A
thought.
lot. It was a lot. It was there were quite a few of the
Overwhelming.
same comments, and it was like
Which is probably why we got a lot of views, you know?
that's
They
that's
thought.
it. Sex sells, man.
I guess. Like,
Spicing
oh, on
up,
TikTok,
spicing up the
can't believe
bookstore.
it.
Just a little fun in the LGBT aisle.
Alex pops up from under the screen.
Jesus.
Nope. Dang it.
So in the real story, that happened, but like a lot of times.
Oh no.
There were several times that I had like finally gotten to the point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk up to him, and then some random person would come and just like start talking to him, or he would be like around his coworkers, and I was like, I don't want other people to hear. This is already embarrassing enough.
I want an audience for that.
I don't want an audience for that. And now look at us. We have an audience.
Attention, Barnes & Noble shoppers. The time is now 8:30 and our store will be...
The number of people who don't know that that's me.
It's impressive.
It's good.
Like when I didn't even know that was you.
Wait, that's you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Awesome.
When
I
we
love
were
that.
doing when we were doing the ADR session, I did like I think like 6 or 7 like different versions. But it comes from experience working retail, because I used to work at Target, and that's basically verbatim how the Target closing announcements goes. And yeah.
Thought I recognized it.
Awesome.
Can you do the voice right now?
Oh, a performance.
Attention, Barnes & Noble shoppers. The time is now 8:30 and our store will be closing in 30 minutes.
Something like that.
That is true talent.
Fantastic.
You know, walking backwards on the escalator was challenging. I was just really paranoid that my shoelaces were gonna get sucked in and then I was gonna fall.
Watching too much Final Destination.
I was just about to say. Final Destination. Yeah.
I think I watched that like once as a kid and it's like permanently in there. So I
Yeah.
think it's probably why I was scared my shoelaces were gonna get, and I was gonna get sucked in. But it was okay, it was fun.
But he saw him. But he definitely saw him.
Yeah, no, I saw.
Oh yeah.
I would have done that exact same thing if I had seen that. Yeah, I would have just ignored it.
He's just like, all right, that's weird.
Yeah, like, all right.
Anyways,
I get off soon.
Yeah.
That's a Nike book
it is a nice.
saying, just do it.
Just do it. And
but
he
I
didn't.
But I don't do it.
You need help finding anything?
I broke my phone case that day.
It took a lot of drops.
It
I
did.
remember.
Yes, you're fine. I mean, I'm fine.
How do you react to that in real life? Just like, you're fine. I mean, I'm fine.
I mean, like, I've mastered the uncomfortable laugh very, very well. Oh yeah. Carlos, right?
You remembered?
Yeah, I have a thing for nice eyes.
How could you?
I mean, originally I had just thrown it over my shoulder as like a thing, but he was like, no, I want you to like really lean into that like compliment. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I've definitely been on the receiving end of that, of like somebody being very complimentary and like me going back to my friends being like, yo, he's not straight. Not straight at all.
He just told me he liked my jeans.
Yeah, he told me he liked my jeans.
To me, this line represents the fact that I just have this bad habit of like taking people's kindness as romantic interest. Obviously, it's different in this. I think there was definitely some romantic undertone to the delivery of that line. But yeah,
Yeah, no, he's just a dick. Just kidding.
I don't know why I said that. Poor awkward fella.
I was wondering. I was curious if you might want.
So the secret to being awkward, it's just something you have or you don't. And unfortunately, I have a lot of it. My whole life I've just been a little awkward. But also I'm comfortable with who I am. So hopefully that's why people think it's adorable. Fingers crossed. But no, I've always been kind of awkward and can never, I'm not good at smooth talking even in real life. Like I feel like I'm even struggling to talk right now.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, right? But also, this guy here is very handsome. And so in the scene, it was just easy to be awkward. So yeah, there's this little compliment to you.
Oh, wow.
He did the awkward laugh for us.
We saw it live.
I got it, don't worry. I understand. I get it.
It was good, right, guys?
Hey, I'll be your rebound again.
No.
Not again.
I mean, I'm flattered, I guess. But you're just not really my type.
You just out here rejecting people, man?
Oh, no.
What is this?
What is that? What just happened?
I have never been rejected to that caliber, but honestly, I think it should happen at least once in my lifetime.
Just kind of knock you down a peg.
Yeah, I tend to, when I like somebody and I make it obvious, I normally do not get a direct answer. So if anything, I'd appreciate it.
The real story behind this, I wasn't actually rejected to my face. It was more of a situation like with them where it's like, I'm kind of picking up that this person's not interested. And by picking up that this person's not interested, I mean that they blocked me. So, that'll do it. That'll do it.
I don't know, man. I think you should try again.
Should I make another account?
Yeah, you should make another account.
Oh no. Off the
Hey,
Read Between the
remember
Lines
me?
account.
Off the Read Between the Lines account.
I don't think anyone's ever said that exact wording to me. I think a lot of times with interactions, you can tell when it is that without them saying it, you know? So I probably had a lot of those experiences where it's like I like somebody, but they are not vibing with me. And I'll just pick up on it.
What if they're just playing hard to get?
I would still just
That's
pick up on it when they don't
childish.
want me.
That's
and then like,
childish.
that's it.
Red flag.
Where y'all magazines at?
Oh, well, there's those right there, but we also have some on the other side of the store. Here, come on, let me show you.
Completely ignore the wall of magazines behind her. We have a much smaller intimate section by the registers, which are not here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're gonna go over there.
If you'll follow me, I'm just gonna run.
Like she gives me a
She
look.
gives you that
She
look
does
down,
too. It's so rude.
She felt the air.
This was so hard to film
Why?
because she was so funny. Like all of us were struggling to keep it together.
That's Zeph's girlfriend in real life, and she was just kind of there being supportive, but we were like, oh no, we need someone to play this character because I forgot. So we were like, hey, can you do it? You know, here's your line, da da da. And then we start filming the scene, and then she just like, she gets up there and she delivers it the way, it was basically like that every single take, and I think we only did like 2 or 3 takes of it. It was very hard for me. And I can't imagine how it was for y'all because y'all were right in her face. I was behind monitor and I was dying.
She's so funny.
The lollipop was a nice touch, I will say.
Yeah, the lollipop was good. Was that your idea or hers?
That was hers.
She's awesome.
Straight from Crafty. I was like, I hadn't even thought of it. I was like, love it.
She's great.
Speaking of introductions, I'm Alex. Call me sometime.
He 100% saw
Yes.
him. He saw him put the
Yes,
receipt in.
totally.
He wasn't supposed to, but he saw. Because I kept being like, don't watch him do it, and it was he'd just be talking, and he would kind of glance down.
You're
and then look back.
like, he's being a little obvious with it. I don't know. Yeah, I did see him put the receipt in the book.
As an actor, but the character.
As
did
an
not.
actor, I did.
He saw him put the note in the book the same way Milo saw Carlos following him around the store the entire time.
I just choose to ignore it.
Yo, who's Alex?
Is this a happy ending or sad ending? With my at the very end, I find it to be kind of an open ending, kind of however you want to take that. Because we don't know what's going to happen next, right, Adante?
No clue. No clue at
We
all.
don't know what's going to happen next, but I think it's a positive note. I don't think it's landing on a bad note at all. I for sure don't think this is Carlos shutting down the possibility of Alex. I think it's now, oh, this is something I did not even think of or thought would happen. because I came here to talk to this guy, and now I'm leaving maybe with someone who's interested in me. So that's interesting, and I got to go home and sleep on it kind of situation, I think.
Maybe I'll call. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I think it's happy. Personally, if I were in this situation, his line, his little like that would indicate, for me at least, that I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna think on it, and then text the person. I would not do it instantaneously.
Pull
I'd be
your
like,
phone
"Excuse
out
me,
right
did you
there.
put
What's
this
his
in my
number?
book?"
Hold on, I'm gonna send him a text right
Like,
now.
yeah, exactly. And you're
I
just
texted
like
you.
waiting for him.
You have
You're
my
like,
number now.
Hello. You're like, hey, I texted you, and you just like leave.
Yeah.
Or he like hands the book to you at checkout, and you're like, what is this? Excuse me.
Where's my receipt?
Where's my receipt?